Good morning, children. This is your English teacher Rajani, DAV Public School, Dr. NTTPS, Ibrahimpatnam. Welcome to our English class. In the last class, I explained you lesson 6, a yummy story. In that, I told the main characters are Anya and her grandfather. Is it? Yes. What I told? One day, Anya won a chocolate bar in a class quiz. She wanted to share it with someone, but nobody was there in her house, so she went to her grandfather and gave a small bite. Grandfather liked, that means she was pleased. He was pleased with him very much because she got the prize. And grandfather asked Anya whether she knew how chocolate would come from far away. Grandfather asked Anya whether she knew that chocolate came from far away. Then that part was completed in the last session. Now we'll see. When grandfather asked Anya that whether she knew that chocolate came from far away, Anya was puzzled. That means she was confused. She knew her teacher always bought the chocolate from the school canteen. That only she knew. So she was confused when her grandfather said that the chocolate would come from far away place. Then grandfather continued, over 400 years ago, a tree was discovered in the forests of Central America. We get cocoa beans from this tree. In those days, people used the beans as money. Now grandfather is telling how chocolate was discovered. He said a small story. What story he said? Long ago, that means 400 years ago, a tree was discovered. Discovered means already I told from the meanings, found for the first time. Is it, children? A tree was discovered in the forests of Central America. From there, we get cocoa beans from that tree. In those days, people used the beans as money. In those days, there was no money. So they used beans as money. Okay? Then Anya was shocked. What? They gave away chocolate for the other things? Anya was shocked. They gave the chocolate for getting other things. She was shocked. She don't know all this. She doesn't know all this, no. So she was shocked and asked whether they would give away the chocolate for getting other things. And grandfather told, the Italian explorer Christopher Columbus brought cocoa beans for the Queen of Spain. She didn't find them interesting, said grandfather. Okay, now what I said, grandfather told a small story that a tree was discovered and from that tree they get cocoa beans and that beans were exchanged for something because there was no money. And he is telling something. What is that? There was an Italian explorer named Christopher Columbus. He brought one day cocoa beans for the Queen of Spain. For the Queen of Spain. He brought cocoa beans for the Queen of Spain. But that queen didn't find interesting in that cocoa beans. Grandfather is telling again a story that once upon a time there was an Italian explorer named Columbus brought cocoa beans to the Queen of Spain. But she didn't find anything interesting. She didn't find anything interesting in that. Then Anya asked quickly, what happened then? She also wants to know. Anya also wants to know what happened when the Queen of Spain was not interested about that beans. She wanted to know something about that. Again he is telling a story. Grandfather is telling again a story. Many years later, a Spanish explorer means already I told, a person who travels to different places around the world to find out about them. Once again, a person who travels to different places around the world to find out about them. Okay. Many years later, a Spanish explorer named Hernan Cortes saw people using the beans to make a drink. He tried it. That means means nothing but he started having the drink. But it was very bitter. He added sugarcane juice to the drink and served it to his guests. They liked it very much. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a Spanish explorer named Hernan Cortes. He saw people using the beans to make a drink. He saw all the people were using these beans to make a drink. He too had the drink. But he felt that the drink was bitter, just like bitter gourd. Bitter gourd, you know, no? Chedu. Kakarkaya. Cheduga untadi. In the same way, the drink also was very bitter. So the Spanish explorer added sugarcane juice. He added sugarcane juice to the drink. Because it is bitter, no? So he added sugarcane juice to the drink and served it to his guests. All the guests liked it very much because it is very tasty and sweet. So all the guests liked it. Okay? Then what she said, see, I like my chocolate sweet too, said Anya, nibbling her chocolate bar. Nibbling means taking small bites of something. Okay, listening to that story, Anya said that she liked her chocolate sweet too. She is eating small bites of chocolate. While eating, she said that she liked the chocolate also very sweet. Okay? Okay, children? And then say. They call it. That means again continuing the story. I told no. Hernan Cortes used this and had a drink, but it was bitter, so he added sugarcane juice, no? So they called this drink chocolate. Actually, that drink was called as chocolate. It soon became popular. Grandfather went on. People tried mixing different flavors in it. Then someone found a way to make into a solid slab. Now people add milk to reduce bitterness. That is how they make your favorite chocolate, favorite milk chocolate. Okay, now see. Grandfather is telling that story, no? They call it that drink as chocolate. It soon became popular. A drink is called as chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Whenever they want that drink, they call it, they was asked that as chocolate. And grandfather is telling something still. What is that? People tried mixing different flavors. Actually, that Hernan Cortes added sugarcane, no? Sugarcane juice, no? So all the people added some flavors. That means different flavors. Different things, so that it gives different taste to food. Then someone found a way to make into solid slab. Till then they made it as a drink only. But after some days, some members found a way to make into a solid slab. Just like solid slab means nothing but chocolate pieces. Now people add milk to reduce the bitterness. Actually, he added sugarcane, no? But now people are adding milk to reduce that bitterness. That is how they make your favorite milk chocolate. That means actually chocolate means it is only a drink. But after that, people made it to make into a solid slab, and then people added milk instead of sugarcane to reduce the bitterness. That is how they make our chocolate favorite. That is how they make favorite milk chocolate. Okay? See. While listening to the story, Anya ate up the large chocolate bar. Grandfather, I am going to invent a way to make chocolate bars keep growing as we eat them. That way, the chocolate will never get over. Anya said, seriously. After listening to the story, Anya said seriously that she will invent a way to make chocolate bars. Chocolate bars keep growing as they eat them. Because children eat chocolates, no? So they may reduce. So she wants to invent something big so that it will not reduce. Okay, children? And then see what happened. Grandfather laughed loudly. Listening to Anya's words, grandfather laughed and said, then you will be able to have your chocolate and eat it too. Grandfather laughed and said that so that she will be able to had her chocolate and eat it too. What's the moral, children? What is the moral of this lesson? It is interesting to find out where things come from. Is it or not? Actually, we are eating chocolate easily. But there is a long story. Actually, chocolate means it is a drink. Later, they added... Actually, chocolate means it's a drink. Is it or not? To reduce the bitterness, a person added sugarcane juice. Then all the people liked it very much. Again, someone found a way to make into a solid slabs, that is called chocolate, and added milk to reduce bitterness. In that way, they made our favorite milk chocolates, and they added different flavors. Okay, children, they added different flavors. That's why we are getting different varieties of chocolate we are eating, is it? So, before eating, we are eating easily, but there is a long story about the chocolate. Isn't it or not, children? If we want to know anything about anyone, it's very interesting. Okay, children? Thank you, children. Have a nice day.